Hello, my name is Tofpik. I'm Head of Technical Analysis and Senior Markets Analyst at ADM Investor Services International Limited. And here is your daily technical analysis of stock index futures. I'll start with UK FTSE futures. There was no follow-on high yesterday to the previous session's hammer pattern. Instead, a reactionary lower opening bearish black crow yesterday. And it seems the market continues to be wary of not only the all-time high it created last Friday at 72.22, but also of the 50% projected Fibonacci line at 72.15, which created that very same high in the first place. All this is, and has been, is in the shadow of September's outside month pattern. There is now also one other developing pattern, which I've spoken of for quite a bit, which may quite possibly add to the strategic implications of the market. Of a possible bow tie formation, made up from the short moving average, currently 71.09, the short medium moving average, currently 70.90, and the medium moving average, currently 70.60. The crossover was made on the 28th of September. Thus, we could see a move in the direction of the outgoing moving averages some 15 to 20 sessions afterwards. That is between the 19th to 26th of October, so basically from last Tuesday until about next Tuesday. Please note, this bow tie, like many of them, is not perfect, and we still seem to be waiting to see what move it would be. Now, so far today, well, another contrary action, indicative of the intraday indecision we have here. A higher open within yesterday's main body, and a very, very cautious move higher, towards the all-time high again. To be honest, so far I'm not hopeful of anything new here. Well, not just yet. German DAX futures. Well, we now have a third consecutive indecisive spinning top yesterday, and still no real follow-through low or even really a counter to Monday's bearish double. It seems that the market may still have some residual bullishness about it, despite the somewhat emphatic cap overhead of the combined flatlining short medium moving average, currently 15.579, and the flatlining medium moving average, currently 15.587. We also have the broken late August to date optimized downtrend, currently at 15.474, which seems to be just interfering with the market at the moment rather than providing either support or resistance. Meanwhile below, well, really don't have that much support until the lesser Fibonacci level at 15.289, and possibly the compound Gann number at 15.309. It all seems right now to be indicative of intraday indecision this week. So far today, a move up over the broken optimized downtrend and up to the overhead congestion from the short, medium and medium moving averages. Plus, we have the 50% projected Fibonacci line a little higher at 15.629. Now, I can see elements of a possible bull flag in the last 2 weeks' action, but not enough to justify me labeling it. US E-mini S&P futures. A sixth bullish white soldier, and another session where you can almost see the market straining higher as it managed to open right on the lesser projected Fibonacci line at 45.25 and then push up over the 50% projected Fibonacci line at 45.40, finally closing just over it. Ahead now is the all-time high at 45.49.5, with a lesser Fibonacci level a little over at 45.56. Meanwhile below we still have the old 100% projected Fibonacci line at 4500 as support, as well as the significant August high at 44.76. Over all of this, please kindly remember that all this still sits in the shadow of September's monthly key reversal down. This obviously has some big strategic implications, and whilst I do not necessarily expect an immediate huge move lower, it was worth remembering that this action still exists. So far today, well, a lower open, but still within the main body of yesterday's action, before an attempt higher over that 50% projected Fibonacci line at 45.40. But getting hung up just over it or within it, as if tangling with barbed wire. So far, the last 2 days might be seen as a 2-day, possibly descending hawk pattern, but it's still early. French CAC 40 futures. No reaction yesterday to the previous session's combined key reversal up and bullish engulfing pattern. Or rather, what we ended up with was an indecisive doji cross right in the middle of the previous session's main body of action, and just under the important and significant June high at 66.87. We're also just above the short medium moving average, currently 66.60, which is being slowly joined by the medium moving average, currently 66.22, and the rising short moving average, currently at 66.05. Nevertheless, as I said yesterday, all the recent action still looks like an attempt to break free higher from the recent possible June to October diamond pattern. However, there is still a question as to whether the recent break upwards from this odd-looking June to date possible diamond pattern was indeed a genuine break, or whether it was a false break higher. Well, this still hasn't been truly sorted out. You see, I had previously placed a downside target X for this diamond pattern, as if it was a diamond top, in the 62.42 area. However, it has also been prudent to consider the topside as well. Thus, I placed an initial topside target X1 for a continuation diamond pattern in the 70.95 area and a secondary target X2 in the 72.75 area. I'll still keep the original target X below on the daily chart, at least for now. So far today, a significant gapping move higher over the June high at 66.87, which has since been filled in, before moving back higher still, such that we now have the highest high since early September. This does not look right now like the beginnings of a fresh bullish phase in a move up from, well, it does actually look right now like the beginnings of a fresh bullish phase in a move up from the nascent diamond, what may now be regarded as a diamond continuation pattern. Just keep paying close attention to it. Thank you for listening. This short version broadcast gives essential market patterns and consequences. Please be aware of the risk disclaimer posted with this broadcast. Copyright Eddie Tofpik and ADM Investor Services International Limited. And here comes the final bit.